Hey guys, Lolink here, and do you remember the evolved liquors from the original Resident Evil 2? They're not in Resident Evil 2 remake, but they are in the original Resident Evil 2, and they would appear very later on in the campaign for either side, I believe. Maybe it was just Leon. I don't know. I don't play the original, but I did watch it, and I noticed that the liquors were different, and they were called evolved liquors because they were, think of it as super liquors. So that's what they're supposed to be. And I thought, well, why not Resistance add evolved liquors? Well, technically, they did with a cosmetic, but they also added the skill, which is the center of this build. So let's get into it. For our first skill, we'll use Beastmaster. Beastmaster will allow us to spawn a dog every time Birkin is out, every 15 seconds. So every time, so what we want to do is keep Birkin in as long as we can, because the more dogs we have, the more enemies they have to deal with. And when the dogs spawn, they automatically have the Berserk enhancement, the Berserk buff, I mean. So they'll be fast, and that will go well with buffs, which will greatly enhance the effects of all our creatures every time they're buffed. So Berserk will make them go even more faster, regen will regen faster, and affection will the affection aura will give out more affection, and the energy leech will allow us to get more bioenergy every time a creature attacks or bites. Now, if you want, you could use defense. Either one is good, but I think buff is great for the build we're gonna use. Although defense is a great way. It's the choice is yours. I'm going with buffs so we can have our super fast lickers and dogs. And the third skill, which is important and it's probably why we'll never get evolved lickers, is Epsilon Strain, which basically greatly increases the zombie dog and licker health and power. So they'll deal more damage and they'll be more chunky. And it's a bit sad we won't actually get evolved lickers. And it's kind of sad. But then again, we didn't get them in Resident Evil 2 remake. Then again, uh, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing that you don't have to go up against a very annoying and powerful licker, I'll leave that up to you. Uh, but our Area 2 card will have the Zombie Dogs 3, self-explanatory. This is a Zombie Dog build. And our Area 3 card, again, self-explanatory, Regen Aura Licker, which is a aura that any creature that's within that aura will get the regeneration buff. Now, keep in mind, if they leave the area, the aura, they won't get they lose the buff. So keep that in mind. I think it's pretty weird to have a regen aura licker, considering the lickers just go off on their own. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking, but hey, a 5-cost licker, can't argue with that. Our equipment, we'll use the Resilient Skin 3, Fresh Blood 3, Researcher's Brain, and Razor Claws 2. Now, this one increases the maximum health, and this also makes it to where hopefully our lickers and zombies and dogs will grab more often. And this one not only increases our max health for our creatures, but it also increases their movement speed. So, you know, they'll be going even more faster, which is nice. And also this will help with the, you know, obviously it increases the power of, moderately increases the power of our creatures. So go nicely with Epsilon Strain, same with these two equipments. For our deck, obviously we're going to have a dog and a licker. VX Zombie, because, sure. Actually, yeah, I'm kind of considering not having VX Zombie. Imposter Zombies, sure. They're like Crimson Heads, but they're not. Energy booster creatures, so every time we have a... So say... Okay, so think of it as like this. We have our mod card right here. We have this. We have a licker here. And we have an imposter zombie there. When we use this, when these two are in the hand, keep that in mind, they will go down. The cost of the card will go down by 2. So this will be 5, and this will be 1. You get that? It won't work if they... It won't decrease the cost if it isn't in the hand. So, you know, you might want to make sure you use this at the right time. Enhancing Vapor, Infection, Energy Leech, and Berserk. Convert my creatures so we get an Ivy. Zombie too, so we can fill up a room a little quicker. And discount, so we can have cheap cards. And we can, so that we can make this 1 and make them even more cheaper. It's very nice. So yeah, that's the build. And also I am using the Evolved Liquor cosmetic, so then we could truly have Evolved Liquors in our matches. So yeah, that's very nice. I just wish they actually added Evolved Liquors. Maybe make it an area card. Maybe instead of the regen aura, it would just be an actual Evolved Liquor, and it would cost 6. But not like it matters. We're not gonna get it because the game is done with the getting updates. Sadly, that's very unfortunate. But nevertheless, that's the build. I'm gonna show you some gameplay, you know, commentary, and I hope you enjoy. If you like the video after watching it, leave a like and leave a comment down below if you like the build, or you know how you would change it. Again, if you don't want an imposter zombie, you can always add a VX on me. I had the VX on me because I was using defense, and I thought, you know what, let's spawn a really chunky creature. But you know, we're putting imposters on it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. See ya.
I cannot let you live. The work must end here.
Another path fades away from you.
Activating that will take both your time and energy.
Impossible! Locked.
Make your choice. place humanity in greater danger. Fix this myself. The gate is open, but I will not allow you to go any further. I'm surprised you made it so far. However, I must complete your eradication. No. I do not think you will be using this route. I will handle this myself. The way this would go.
Let's have a closer look. Will be your next. You need not fight any longer.
This went as I predicted. Your presence here was not an outcome I anticipated all these years ago. It was all a mistake. But I can erase that mistake. Please, reconsider. You don't have to activate that. I must use brute force. Gonna break the thing down, Continued efforts only place humanity in greater danger. Good. On schedule.
Don't you worry. We'll get out, come hell or high water. I would do anything to thank you for that.
Just let it take you.
Science at
Sufficient for this task. Do not sit idly by while you attempt to change that.
I might
Even should you proceed,
I will stop you yet. Science at its peak.
good. On schedule.
Let your life slip away. Give in. Science at its peak.
This went as I predicted.